Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. He's got full! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Kvaratskhelia demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Suarez. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Mbappe! It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Looks to the other side. Lizarazu. Neymar. And he was alert to it. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Mbappe. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off sack. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! Bayern Munich are all square.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that has been cut short. It's a sweet ball, that. It's a great ball. He's had a hit! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Lahm making good progress on the right-hand side. Messi. Oh, he's been caught. Mbappe! Vieira. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Messi. Kvaratskhelia. Mbappe. There's the shot! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Could be danger here. Neymar.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Great hit! It's in! Just 1 in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Bayern Munich, oh, the whistle's gone, what's he given? Bayern Munich present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Neymar looking to run onto it. That is a brilliant interception. Goes long and straight. Neymar. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. Lovely ball and has a go! They are rampant! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Lizarazu. Vieira. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, what a climb! He scores! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Cruyff. Yamal. And it's Vieira. Neymar. There he goes, motoring forward. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And there is the half-time whistle.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile fumare solo nelle aree appositamente predisposte all'interno dello stadio.
And the action is back on the way.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Yamal. Hazard. And it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. He's under a lot of pressure there. It looks a good ball through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Can he get away here? Big chance! They've done it! And they are cruising away. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. He is through here. Messi. Check and pick that up. Yamal under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's got away. Lewis. Real chance! Bayern Munich with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Cruyff with the short one. Milan are looking to go forward now. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bayern Munich still have the cards to affect this game. Messi. Kvaratskhelia. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, super ball! And the shot! And it's come back out to him. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. In he goes again! Now, how often do you see that?
Milan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Rodri. It's Ribéry. Raul.
That's going in strongly.
Milan have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's Roberto Carlos. Passing nice and neat. And Messi! Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, they can break here. He can run onto that. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! They've scored! So is this the start of a comeback? Kvaratskhelia. Messi. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, that's been intercepted. Raul. And it's Vieira. Messi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
We have got changes
Numero
here
11.
from both sides, in fact.
Neymar. Numero 10. Messi. Lasciano il campo per
Up
il
towards the
numero
front
24.
line.
Il numero 21. Ronaldinho.
Whatever
Il
happens,
numero 8.
that's the kind of
Griezmann.
movement which raises hope.
Cambio di giocatori.
Shot a goal!
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
All he needs to
15.
do is to place
Numero
this between the
19.
goalposts and
Lasciano il
basically
campo
let them
per
attack it.
il numero
Pullet
20.
plays it short.
Il numero 13.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Pullet goes short. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's quick to snatch it back.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di
Ribéry,
recupero.
important interception. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And the counter is on. Ronaldinho. Good spot, he's seen the run. Lizarazu, who does have an assist to his name. Ribéry. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. That's at the end. Bayern Munich perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. We have already started here. Vieira. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Hullet. And the counter is on. Hazard. Cruyff. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that was vital.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play it. And the shots! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe! This time, surely! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
They want to be quick to recover this. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Hullet is eyeing up his options in the middle. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Yamal.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Beckenbauer. Bayern Munich are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And he's gone searching cross-field.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Luis. It's Luis Suarez! And it's Hazard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Great hit! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Hazard very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Iniesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Iniesta, and he's on his way! Iniesta! And again!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, he's been flattened there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hazard could move up a gear here. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Figo. Mbappe. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So who's he going to be aiming for here? So, another set play. Spread neatly, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Ribery. He's found a way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he... Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Played towards the other side. Neymar. And it's Cruyff. Played out to the right. Very nicely done. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Cruyff! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Yamal
has been indicated.
Cruyff. Vieira. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Chooses to go back. And we've reached half-time. Bayern Munich head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Some first half thoughts?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No changes at the end. Oh, that is asking for trouble. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lizarazu. Neymar works it forward. And it's Thuram. Now it's Cruyff. To Thuram. That's a good run down the left. And that is expertly dealt with. Lizarazu. And it's Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's played it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Turkey appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
Hakimi. And it's Iniesta. For Veron. Gabriel. Hakimi. Now that looks a decent ball. Under an awful lot of pressure. Lizarazu. That's Vieira. Hazard has created one goal already. And it's Vieira. And Neymar. Hazard. Lizarazu. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Suarez.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Lovely bit of skill. And it's Vieira. Spread out to the left. Hazard. Now it's Hazard. He is just caressing the ball.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Ribéry. And here's the chance to counter. Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. Rodri does well to get it back.
Turkey showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, important interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he's found a way past. Hullet. Shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Quality ball. Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Ribéry. Cruyff. Yamal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Hazard. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Lizarazu kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Hazard. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Now Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, super find. Now it's Figo. And here's Hullet. Can he get it? There's the shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar.
Bayern Munich choosing to make the first change. Turkey take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Coming on the field, number 14.
That's the end. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status.
Real chance! Goal! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And they're quick to get it back. Azar. And here's Suarez, and he's got the beating of his man.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, there's a probing ball. No, that's been intercepted. Forwards and with intent. Oh, he's found support out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
And it's Vieira. Oh, well played, well played. Neymar. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Beckenbauer. And they've switched it over to the other side. Cruyff. Shapes to shoot! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Simplicity itself.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
It is another opportunity from a set piece. Big chance! It's in! Right back in the game! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Pressing high and with purpose. Now he's off and running. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Couldn't squeeze it through. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Vieira. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Keane.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Yamal, who's set up one goal so far. Lizarazu. And it's Neymar. Could move up a gear here. 30 minutes gone. Vieira. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Yamal is onto it in a flash. Turan. And it's Vieira. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Tries a shot! It's there! And this is getting better and better.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. If you're just joining us, we are... Terrific header! So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. He's having a good look here. Now there's the shot! Ribéry. Oh, that's well spotted. Yamal. Right, looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Right, Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Oh, what has happened here? He is just caressing the ball. Oh, smashing header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cafu. Ribéry. Oh, and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Passes short and sharp.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Azar. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's good running with the ball. Chance here to counter. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Xabi Alonso. Foot in. Shevchenko. And he cuts out the supply. Ribéry delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Tries a shot!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
No, that's been intercepted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cruyff. Hazard. Vinicius Junior looking to add to his goal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, look, real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Leicester gathers from the goal kick. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Raul. Cruyff. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, he's found support out wide. That has been cut short.
Bayern Munich certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And that's a superb pass. He's had a shot! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Vinicius Junior. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cafu.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Raul. Ribéry gets into a good position. Neymar.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Bayern Munich looking to pass their way through. And the shot! It's a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Bayern Munich get them just the goalkeeper to beat. Luis Suarez! He has done it! Bayern Munich are all square.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This has become one superb game of football.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Raul.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that could set him on his way. And the ball's a good one here. Bayern Munich can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Cruyff.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Bayern Munich! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. Suarez duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, this has been
Ribery!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's Neymar. Ah, he's given it away. Bayern Munich are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Can he get away here? Plenty to aim at here. Big header! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Ribery, el dorsal 13, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 21. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 20.
Now that's well seen too.
El dorsal 4,
Beckenbauer,
el dorsal 15. Se va a
Law,
realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Raul, Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gets his pass away. Great ball, and he's in. He's had a hit!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
They get a throw in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Nedved. And no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach.
Chance! It's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Can he finish? Oh, horrible miscue.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Odo. He's through here.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
That looks a cracking ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's got the shot away! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Ribery, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Yes, it's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
In with the challenge. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That's been cut out, well played. That is good alertness. Ribéry. Cruyff. Now it's Shevchenko, and it's Nedved. Decent progress down the left. Now it's Shevchenko, opts to play it back, and Hullet! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Brilliantly cut out. Can he put it away? And that is the last effort of the game. Bayern Munich can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to...